G'day everyone. The construction in Australia, and how some people that learn how to the trade or different part of our construction. So yeah, this is just our comedy and a sketch, and we're gonna go and check out me.
Aussie job site, mate. One of the only places left in the world where a bloke who dropped out in grade 6 can stand next to a shovel all day and somehow make the same amount of money as a doctor. But you can't just walk onto one of these things and start making that sort of coin, mate. No. You got to start at the bottom, right, as an apprentice. To work your way.
Yeah, there's always step to that. You can't just come with your shovel or level and try to do something there. Yeah, it's all a step, especially if you like a printer. Yeah, you got a long way to go.
Out from there, like I'm doing. Now, I know you're going to have some questions, mate, like, Murph, what does an apprenticeship even entail? And, well, I'm glad you asked. Essentially, the first couple of years are just going to be you on the business end of a brew. And there's just absolutely nothing you can do.
Yeah, just strip all day. Make sure, everything is tied up. All the places are spots clean. You know, uh, hey, you got to start somewhere.
About that, unfortunately. But beyond that, it's just a whole lot of the qualified blokes who are meant to be teaching you stuff, fucking with you instead by sending you to go get tools that don't actually exist all day. Which is, well...
Well, it's not bad if you get sent to go and grab a tool or a screw or whatever from the hardware store. I mean, hey, you get to pay for it.
It's a bit painful at first, but I did eventually realise that I am getting paid the whole time to do it. So, I mean, if that's what they want to pay me to do, I'll look for a left-handed hammer all fucking day with a straight face, mate, eh? I mean, the money's still green.
Where the hell we could, the hammer have to be right hand or left hand? Hammer's hammer. Oh, man.
With a straight face, mate, eh? I mean, the money's still green. Well, not in Australia, but you know what I'm... Oh, fucking hell. But yeah, mate, mostly tradies just think that apprentices are these untrained idiots that don't know anything.
Hey, what was going on at the back there? There's another guy that was standing there. What was he thinking? Letting all my just hang on the on the timber on the top of the
But
roof.
yeah, mate, mostly tradies just think that apprentices are these untrained idiots that don't know anything yet. But there's actually a lot of high-level stuff that goes into being a good apprentice. Keep coming.
Yeah, we're always gonna be like 17 or 16-year-old. I mean, which is good, rather than wasting your time, you know, committing crime or do some dumb stuff. It's great to just do apprenticeship. You might own not much, but in the long run, you're gonna have your own license, and you're gonna be earning more money.
Yeah, first year of the gig, mate, you should at least have the basics down pat, The stuff like keeping all the tools in the back of the work ute all nice and organised, starting up the boss's car for him because breatho locked and he's a pisshead. That's a classic.
Yeah, your boss or somebody who's supervising you. If you're losing license drink driving, and you have to do that for him, mate, I think you need to find another job.
And he's a pisshead. That's a classic. Going around to Smoko and changing everyone's batteries on their impacts and shit for him.
Oh yeah, and those who didn't know, in Australia, if you got caught drink driving so many times, I mean, normally you lose the license, immediately by the court. But sometimes the court might say, you know what, I'm gonna give you pass so you can drive from one place to another place, but you're gonna have a machine that you have to blow, your breathalyze every time that you want to start the car. So you can't just have that machine and go to the pub and you think you're gonna drive home. That machine will, your car won't start even.
Going around to Smoko and changing everyone's batteries on their impacts and shit for them. With flat ones. Yeah, they like that one. Yeah, mate, and on Fridays, I'll even go do a KFC run for the boys too, keep the morale up. Well, that's what I tell them anyway.
Yeah, there.
for him because breatho locked and he's a
That's the
pisshead.
one.
That's a classic. Going around to Smoko and changing everyone's batteries on their impacts and shit for him. With flat ones.
That's really childish.
Yeah, they like that one. Yeah, mate, and on Fridays, I'll
That's really childish to do. Especially when you try to finish a job and some people were playing around with your tools. Oh yeah, you don't want that. You don't want to do that on Monday when everybody just have a shitty weekend.
go do a KFC run for the boys too, you know, keep the morale up. Well, that's what I tell them anyway. In reality, I just go around and collect everyone's money, then hit Red Rooster instead. I mean, it's much cheaper that way.
Yeah, he's very smart for being a printer. I mean, using that money and then just go to Red Rooster. I mean, it's still got a good food, Red Rooster, to be honest. But I know it's not the most popular. KFC is always uh, the high-end kind of food, fast food, to be honest. Um, Not healthy, but hey, every now and then you gotta have a KFC.
Red Rooster instead. I mean, it's much cheaper that way. Much shitter, but still much cheaper.
Yeah.
Meaning, I get to pocket all that extra coin too. Yeah, that's why I always keep a couple of empty KFC bags in the back of the rig. I hit up Red Rooster.
He's gonna swap the food from Red Rooster to KFC bag. That's scamming. Oh,
I always
man.
keep a couple of empty KFC bags in the back of the rig, mate, you know. I hit up Red Rooster, pull up into the car park, swap all the shit chicken into the good boxes, eat half everyone's chips, then head back to site, mate, and no one's ever the wiser. I mean, it's all placebo anyway. At least 90% of the enjoyment of eating KFC actually comes from just looking at the kernels on the face on the box.
Yeah.
Good tucker, boys?
Actually, you're not wrong. Looking at just at the box, you'll be like, oh yeah, I'm having KFC, eh? Rather than having a taste and knowing the difference between KFC and Red Rooster. In other words, yeah, no, different flavors from KFC and Red Rooster. Oh man, yeah, some people are really scammers.
Good tucker. But yeah, mate, I'm on my 4th year now, so I'm on to the more advanced stuff nowadays, you know? Like every day I call...
Yeah, 4 year doing apprenticeship. That's a long time, but again, like some trade that do like 5 years, 3 years, 2 years, and you know you'd be lucky if 2 or 3 people finish that class, because a lot of people they just drop off or they just give up and try to finish up their apprenticeship. But yeah.
So I'm on to the more advanced stuff nowadays, you know? Like every day I cause a big line up down the shitters to make everyone think that I've just discovered the whole shitting on company time gag, you know? That old classic. But in reality, mate, I mean, everyone knows what I'm up to, everyone knows what I'm doing, they just don't care. I mean, yeah, it's annoying that I'm sitting in there bludgeon all day, but they know the price I'm paying to do it. I'm willingly sitting in a plastic box full of shit in 40-degree heat, just cooking myself to get out of sweeping.
Yeah, to be honest, those mobile toilets are the worst, especially in summer in Australia. Man, it just be stinky in there, it be hot. Oh, every time I go in there when I'm somewhere at work, I just try to, just go there quick, do a piss and then just, leave. Because I don't want to be that dunny for a long time, especially with the heat. Nah.
Degree heat, just cooking myself to get out of sweeping.
Yeah.
I mean, they just think I'm fucked in the head, which works for me because there's a whole nother layer going on here. See, after a couple of months of really selling it, one day I go missing again after Smoko, as per usual. By now, mate, everyone knows my routine, so no one even blinks an eye. Obviously, Murph's in the shitter again, no worries. I end up with half the
Typical when everybody know where you are.
For me again. But little
some people will be like, oh yeah, he's taking a shit again.
end up with half the job site lined up outside waiting for me again. But little do they know, I never even went in there this time. I just locked it up from the outside, pissed off down the pub, which is where I'm currently turning their...
Having a cold one and playing poker machine. That's a bad combination, guys. Especially when you're supposed to be working.
Hard-earned lunch money into fucking thin air. Oh, jeez. I'll give that about 10-15, boys?
You don't want to go after him, mate. That place would be sticky as hell.
What is the god?
Yeah, guys, that was a Grin's grin. Yeah, he's a funny guy. Yeah, he really got a good sketch out there. So you go and watch him. Yeah, I mean, if you're the first time here, this is very Aussie vibe, and yeah, appreciate you watching this video. Like the video, guys, and yeah, subscribe. For more. Let me know what you react to as well. That'd be nice. Until then, have a good night, guys.